Hello everyone, how are you? So today we're going to do the strongest rogue. Now remember, we're talking about combat here, so the strongest possible rogue to be used in combat on Baldur's Gate 3 early access, not 5, so 3 and 4 to go, right? But one day we might get the 5, let's hope. I'm going to just doing fast through the races, okay? So for rogues, what do we want? We want dexterity, because we're going to be attacking either with bows, by a far, or finesse weapons. And why not strength, you may ask? Well, that's because the rogue has sneak attack. And to use sneak attack, you do 1d6 slashing damage for a fool you have advantage against. You can also use attack with... Yep. Well, that's funny, right? Basically, on D&D tabletop, sneak attack, you need to attack with a finesse weapon. You don't need to be using dexterity to attack, but the weapon needs to have finesse. So finesse is a property that makes so you can choose to attack with either strength, that's the regular, and stats to attack with melee weapons, or dexterity. But there is no limitation here on sneak attack for Baldur right now in early access, so you could theoretically you could actually get a great sword and sneak attack with it. Now a rogue can't use a great sword from the get-to-go, but we could get a feat, or maybe whenever we have multi-class with fighter, and I'll be doing that. I'll be taking fighter first level, cladding my rogue in full plate, just pumping strength and going to sneak attack great sword if Larian lets me do it. Oh yeah, but for now there's no way for us to do that. And since rogues start only with light armor, so it might as well light armor, basically very weak armors. So in order to not have a very bad armor class since the beginning, we're going to be going dexterity, which is regular for rogue. Also, with dexterity, we also want constitution, because to have the biggest health hit points that we can. And the other, like, combat does not care a lot. So humans are good, because they get 1 to all attributes, so yeah, we can always trust humans to be a good race on Baldur's Gate early access. Another race that is also very good, I would say half elves is very good. You get +2 to charisma, and you can get 1 to dexterity, 1 to constitution, and we could go high half elf and choose a cantrip. Maybe maybe you're going friends, or maybe you're going for true strike, maybe resistance. I don't know. Maybe blade ward. I don't know. That's nice. Although the wood half elf would be better, because I think better to have just 1 more proficiency now in stealth, and you're faster than usual. So wood half elf's good. Elf might be the strongest rogue, although I think halflings get the edge here. But why do I like elf? Well, with elf you can have a cantrip, a high elf, which is nice. Talk about that. But I like the proficiency that you get in weapons here. Look, we get a longbow proficiency with health. And rogues, if you go to rogues, among rogues, or you, my dudes, rogues do not have longbow proficiency. They have rapier and longsword proficiency, which I don't think you have on D&D. So Larian is giving into rogues. But then the elf give us a longbow. So you're going to do 1d8 with your bow shot instead of 1d6. That's a very small upgrade, but it is an edge. Okay? And also, well, you have dark vision, you're not slower, you have adventure against the rogue, things the elf gets. But what do the halflings get? But first, they are very, very ugly, so they lose points by that. Look at this guy. I mean, could be my uncle, you know? I don't want to adventure with my uncle. I'm making a hero here, an adventurer. So I want to go with, you know, With Brad Pitt. Yeah, I want to be Brad Pitt and not my uncle. So yeah, the halflings are losing on losing here. But they're very strong on other stuff. So the Lightfoot halfling does not interest us. The plus one charisma, we don't care about that. But strong heart halfling, and I have to customize this guy here, as you can see. So he's a very angry halfling. He's edgy. Because we're going to be playing with Rogue later, and our Rogue is going to be the Lord Edgy. You know, back in my day when I used to play, I mean, I still play D&D, but when I was young, you know, when I was a youngling, playing with my youngling friends, the edgiest class that you could get was Rogue. Today I think is Warlock, or maybe Paladins, multi-classing with Warlocks, Hexblades, I don't know. But back in the day it was Rogue, so every edgy lord that I know made a Rogue and played like he was Batman, like just like doing a very intense role play, like I stalk in the shadows and things like that, you know. So that's how we're going to be playing our Rogue. So this guy here, he seems very edgy. He even have like a tattoo because he was in jail. Well, that's a magical tattoo. He can't remove it. He was tortured, so he hates everything. You know, he has an angry face, and yeah, and he has a nice beer belly. He's ready to take on the world. But what do we get? Lucky, very good. You rolled your d20, you got a 1 on the attack roll, on a skill check, a saving throw. Well, you can re-roll it and get a new die, but that is good. Brave is very good. We're not going to have lots of wisdom here, so advantage on saving throws against being frightened is good. Frightened is wisdom saving throw is a fairly common condition. Now this is amazing. I didn't realize that halflings got that. These halflings strong heart. So we have advantage on saving throw against poisons, which will throw 3 dice and get a better result. And resistance to poison damage. Resistance means we take half damage from poison damage. That is a fairly common elemental damage. That's very good. We're slower, that sucks. I know, but that's life. But we get +1 constitution. So yeah, this halfling is great. Now being slow with rogue is not good. I mean, being slow with a melee is not good, but if we're doing a ranged rogue, then that's pretty good. And I mean, that's not pretty good. We'd rather be fast, but we don't care a lot about being slow. But rogue, they have a not now. Level 2, they can actually spend a bonus action to dash, so it makes them the fastest class in the game on early access Baldur's Gate. So we should be alright. I think there is some argument for the elf. There is. Especially the wood elf, not Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, like, weird cousin, maybe. But, yeah, there is a... They don't gain constitution, but they do get nice bow, they're faster, and they get 1 skill. So you can say that they are better. Still, or maybe even the half elf that get constitution, okay? Still, I think the halfling gets the edge here. I think so. Not this one, not my uncle, but this one, the edge lord. And actually, that's a very fast video. Okay, let's talk about ability points. So we maximize the exert. I want 17 because on the 18th level we might get a feat that decreases our dexterity by 1 and gives us another stuff. We did put constitution 16th, so now we have more hit points. And now we can do whatever we want with the other points. I dumped wisdom. It's not... Wisdom is like the most important mental defense, but I don't think it makes a lot of difference to having 8 or 14, okay? So increase my strength a little bit, so I can carry a little bit more stuff. I ignore intelligence. And I put my charisma 14th because I will be doing dialogue with my rogue, you know? And my rogue, yeah, let's do skills. My edge lord rogue will be very good on, let's see. We're going to intimidate stuff because we are the night. And we also be going to stealth around because we are rogue, so we need to get people, surprise people, right? We need that so we can do some acrobatics around, like around stuff, maybe obstacles. I think actually I've never used it, but helps me resist being shoved. So yeah, I'll have it. I'll have it like that. Oh, but athletics have me shove people. Okay, you know, my rogue warriors with Larium adds multi-class stronger and stronger. I'll just have a rogue full of strength with one level of war that be shoving people all day. But this rogue won't be a shover. Won't be a shover. No, I'm not doing the strength rogue now. I'm not doing it. Okay. What else here? Let's get deception, so we lie to people. So we're going to be maybe we just get all the. Yeah, we can't get all. So yeah, acrobatics, deception, intimidation, and stealth. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm happy. Yeah, we can do a background so we can get like orangey. So yeah. Yeah. No. We're going to be naming our rogue on the next video, but our background, so I think that works, right? A charlatan or a criminal. We are criminal, yeah. That's exactly the background that we talked about. So we are a criminal, so now we get to choose 2 more skills, right? Or not? No, rogue only has 2 skills. Okay, so we don't get to choose 2 more skills. That's alright. It's alright. Oh wait. We get, yes. So let's dump. Let's put oh. So yeah, let's put this so we can steal from people, properly steal from people, intimidate people, properly steal, we do some acrobats, and now we lie. We lie here, right? So I don't know actually what to put. Let's put investigation so we can be a little bit more. Yeah. And that's it, guys. That's the rogue. We're going to be using a bow and 2-handed weapons. Two-handed weapons, sorry. 2-weapon fighting with 2 short swords. That's what we're going to be doing. And the bow. And that's the strongest rogue you can start off. This nice little angry fellow here. Don't forget, guys, if you do make it like my uncle, you're weaker. You have to have this guy. He's a nice guy. So thank you for watching the video and have a good night. Oh yeah, subscribe to the channel and like the video, please.